ChatGPT. Yes. The latest, most hyped piece of technology. Where it's going to go, who knows? But it is usable in your business right now if you know how to use it. And this video is going to teach you how to use it in a particular scenario. So let me break it down for you. I was chatting with one of my clients recently, and we were talking through a scenario that he's going through in his business. The scenario is this. He has owned his business for 40 years. He has identified a group of internal candidates to purchase the business from him. They are senior leaders in his company that have achieved high performance, that he trusts, and that buy into the culture of the company, but they've never been owners of a business. So they have to learn how to shift their mindset from being project executives and leaders to being owners. And you know there's a big difference between being a leader in a business and an owner of a business. So with that in mind, I created this prompt in ChatGPT in real time as we were talking. So take a look at the prompt. You can pause the video, and you'll notice there's some specific details in here relative to my client and to his particular perspective and outlook on his business and what would constitute a successful transition between him and the next generation of leadership. The engine then came up with a list of questions, and it scored the quality of the questions. I did some formatting where I asked it to keep the questions only that are 8 and above, and then to explain the logic behind the question. I really like this little prompt. It's an iteration, right? So you have an initial prompt, and then you iterate off of that prompt with more detailed questions to get different answers. Again, the quality of the input will determine the quality of the output. The more you know the subject that you're asking it questions about and giving it prompts on, the better that the output will be. The more interesting it'll be, the more helpful, the more insightful. Okay, so it gives me the list of the questions with the logic behind it. I ask it a variety of other questions. We had actually generated a first list of questions and then a second list because I changed the prompt slightly. And then I asked it to compare those two sets of questions and which one was better. And it came up that version 2 was better and why. And then I asked it some more formatting questions. And I do this simply so that I can copy and paste it easily into a Word document. And so this is what we came up with. Questions for G2 ownership. Okay. So you'll notice there's a summary here with some high-level details on the questions themselves with the logic, and then a summary at the end. I saved this document. I sent it to my client, and he found that tremendously useful. So again, the question, is there a business use for ChatGPT in your business? Well, I think I found a pretty good one here. Is it perfect? Of course it's not perfect, but we're not looking for perfection. We're looking for directional correctness. We're looking for help in the challenges that we face in terms of our leadership in our construction companies. And ChatGPT can help you with that. So if you're not using it yet, you might want to consider it. And again, garbage in, garbage out. So what you should be thinking about is the quality of the prompts will determine the quality of the responses. Hope you found this helpful. Appreciate you watching.